losing my mind.
Welcome to another episode, Change Tomorrow Today. It's always a treat when the players and the playettes meet.
Church!
I'm one of your hosts, AJ.
Man, y'all know I'm Ralph, baby, and we got the beautiful Miss Vic.
In the building.
The one and only.
The one and only. And today we're going to have a special episode for y'all. It's called Should a Man and a Woman Be Going 50-50? And it's 2023. And so, you know, the rules is all mixed up and changing different. But the game remained the same, my brothers.
That's right.
And my sister.
There we go.
So then, let's get to it.
Yeah, let's jump right on it.
But first, let me say, y'all look nice and beautiful.
Appreciate it,
And
bro.
some of us,
you.
we living in the sky. Huh?
As always.
Hey.
As always. Man, y'all know we got to stay fly, ain't it?
That's right.
So I'm going to get to it.
Let's talk about it.
50-50. What do you guys, well, since you're a lady, we're going to go to you first.
Well,
And we want the nitty gritty. We want the truth and the honesty. What do you think about a man and a woman going 50-50 in 2023?
I feel like that's a very broad statement when you say, are you going 50-50? It depends on who it is.
What do you mean by it depends
There's
on what it is?
situations and circumstances. I don't think a husband and wife should be going 50-50
What do you mean by that?
Right. What do you mean?
because it's whatever works for you.
No, but I'm saying, though, what do you mean by the husband and wife should not be going 50-50?
Maybe I said it wrong.
I think you did. I think you made a big old boo boo.
Okay.
When you said
Pause.
that just then. Yes. No. We ain't say nothing that was in
So,
pause.
no, pause. So,
But you know what pause mean?
pause. We're going to take a second. Take a beat.
No, that's not what pause mean
What it
anymore. It's
mean?
2023.
What the heck it
If
mean
I
now?
say something that's kind of I don't want to use the word.
No.
You say pause. But
No.
Ain't nobody say nothing weird.
That is not a thing.
No, it is. Come on now. Al, help me out, brother.
So y'all say pause if you say something that's
No,
a
not
little-
y'all. I don't even use the word because I don't say nothing that's plausible.
Right.
But I'm just saying. But today's kids, when they say pause, it's some weird stuff
I
going
hate
on.
when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
So
I don't
go
like
ahead.
it. I
Well,
don't
go
like
ahead,
it.
though.
So
Go ahead.
my pause is give me a beat. So
Go
give
ahead.
me a
Go
beat.
ahead. I'm gonna give you a beat.
All right. So people who are dating in relationships,
Yeah.
it depends if they should be going 50-50. What it depends on is a lot of factors. So if, let's say, a man and a woman, right, they're dating, but maybe they have their own homes. Ain't no going 50. What we going? How the man gonna go 50-50 with her? He got his own bills.
But we talking about dating stage.
Right.
Ain't no 50. Ain't no
Ain't
nothing.
no
Hey,
50-50. I gotta pay my bills, you pay your
Hold
bills.
on. Dating stage ain't no nothing. You take care of your business, I'm gonna take care of my
Yeah.
business. We finna link up when we link up.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when I said a husband and wife, I don't feel like they should be going 50-50. What I meant by that is you husband and wife. Every relationship is different. Every marriage is different. So it may not be a actual 50-50. I mean, shit, this month it may be 80-20. Next month it may be, but it shouldn't be a 50-50. I feel like we make that a big thing.
So
in
it depends.
society.
It depends on the circumstance.
Right.
What's
Every
happening.
circumstance, I think it matters because boom, let's say people are dating, right? Two people are in a relationship. What if they live together?
In a relationship?
Yeah.
Why would I be living with you in a relationship?
Because we're in 2023 and that's what happens.
No, I ain't living with you in 2023.
First of all, you know it's very hard out here.
Because you're going to be looking up to me like, oh, you going to take care of the bills? And
Right.
I'm going to tell
But
you,
that's how it
nah.
go.
No, that ain't how it go.
So in that circumstance, though, I do think a man and a woman should. I feel like the man should be paying the bills.
I don't think a man.
The mass majority of
I
those
don't think a
bills.
man should be living with a woman if we ain't married.
Mary, I don't believe in shacking up.
I ain't
see,
shacking up with
but-
you,
I ain't
baby.
shacking up.
2023, that is what's happening.
No.
Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it a buck. It's been happening before 2023.
Okay, but I'm saying right now, you know that that's what's going on.
No, I'm saying as a man though, you ain't
Right.
gonna come in my house.
Okay, but
I'm with you, bro.
And I don't want to go to your house
But I don't
neither.
want to go to your house.
But we speaking to our viewers right now who are currently living in this state of this economy where you can't even really live without living with someone else because it costs so damn much just to live somewhere.
Where my player partner. Let me tell you this, brother. If you in a relationship, you ain't married, brother. You are not, and I'm gonna say you are not obligated to pay her bills, my brother. If she ain't got a ring on her finger, she ain't your wife.
Then you shouldn't be shacking up with her though.
You gotta tell her, hey, you gotta pay some bills.
I didn't say she don't have to pay no bills.
I didn't say you said that.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm not saying
You
she
gon-
said that.
She
I'm
gonna
just
pay
saying.
something, but you
No.
gonna pay the
She
rent.
gonna pay 50.
She gonna pay something,
She
but you
gonna
gonna
pay
pay the rent.
50, not something. If I put 1,000 down, you gonna put 1,000 down.
Okay, that's fair.
Huh?
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, man.
But ain't no.
Now, if you're my wife.
No.
If you're my wife.
If we're dating and we live in the same household,
Wait,
my expectation is that man is going to pay the rent.
Don't live
Whatever that rent
You heard that?
is, you're going to pay the
You
rent.
heard that? Don't live in the
I'll
same
take
house.
care of the rest of the
Don't live in the
stuff.
same
I mean,
house.
I kind of disagree with that, though.
Tell me
Of
about
course you do.
tell-
I see you blinking over here.
Tell me your thought, brother. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell
me
you
your
why I
thought. Go ahead.
disagree with that, right? In today's time, we're dealing with inflation right now.
Yes.
We're dealing with inflation.
Yes.
What inflation does is shrink.
My
the
dog,
money.
you going with the numbers, boy. You don't
Yeah,
play no
I'ma
game.
kill him with the numbers.
Talk to me. Talk to
Hey,
me.
I'm gonna pull it out now.
Tell him.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Yeah, tell him.
What inflation does? Okay, I think
$6. How much is $6
But
right now?
just-
$6 is what? $3. $3.
$2
Yes.
bro. Right, and the thing is this, right? I don't think a lot of women really understand economics. I really don't. No. A lot
Why
of
do you
women
think that?
Nope. A lot of women don't understand how economics works.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because women just consume and consume and consume.
Yes, we do.
Right? With inflation.
It's true.
Listen. With inflation, what it does is shrinks your money.
Yes.
Right? And on average, you know how much the average African American male makes in this country?
How much?
45,000. Do you know how much the
What?
No, it's 45
What do you
grand on average. Yeah, African American male makes $45,000 a year. For the African American woman, she only makes $33,000
But
in the
what-
state of Florida, and I can
What?
show it to you. Let me show it to
I
you.
think the statistics.
No, you
are
don't
wrong.
gotta show it.
No.
I
I have to
We
back it
believe
up with
you.
the
No,
numbers.
we believe you.
No.
you don't gotta-
Because
We
listen.
believe you.
I have to show so the viewers can go back and they can look this information up. Because I don't want to just be pulling things from
But
out
the
of the
thing
air.
is, okay, we understand that you're saying
Right.
that, but what does that have to do with that man paying that rent?
Right. I'm going to break it down to you.
That's all she.
Listen,
Hey, she want to know
listen.
about that rent.
Listen, this is how I'm gonna break it down to you.
Okay.
Right. See, read this. This is from the National Partnership for Women and Families.
I think they
Listen,
didn't get
and
their
this is
statistics
PDF.
together.
This is a well thought. This was studied. This is PDF. This is not no bull crap.
50, 60, 70.
Right.
That's an $80,000 household.
Listen, and this article was published. This study was put together in 2022. Right. And look at here, Florida. Right. This is Florida. This is the wage gap. Right. For the African American woman, she only makes $33,643.
I just don't believe
Okay.
that.
Well, I'm showing you the numbers.
He say average.
Right. Average.
Are you really?
Yes. That's the average income. So
Y'all know I live in my bubble. I'm sorry.
But listen, so if the man is making 45, the woman's making 33.
So why he can't pay the rent?
Hold up. That's almost $80,000.
Yeah,
right?
together.
So average rent is $2,500, right?
Yeah.
So if the male, he's bringing $1,250, you bring your $1,250, guess what?
No, but why I'm giving $1,250 if I'm making less than you? Heck,
Oh.
I barely got the $1,250.
But Vic.
But if you was by yourself, how much
But
would you be
Vic,
paying?
listen.
$2,500.
Yeah, but I
Vic,
ain't.
Vic, but peep this. But you just said not too
got
long
the
ago.
$1,250. She
said, but I
Listen,
ain't.
hold on, Ralph. But Vic, you just said that it's hard in this country now.
Yeah, heck yeah, for everybody, male and female.
That's
yes.
my point. So if the male is making like $45,000 a year, so that means he's only bringing bi-weekly. He's only bringing home no more than $1,300,
Okay,
$1,400.
but the woman is bringing home less
Listen,
than that.
okay.
So why he can't pay the rent?
Listen to what I'm just saying. Listen to
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you.
I'm gonna answer that question when I
Listen,
get done.
hold on.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Bi-weekly, after taxes, if he's taking home $1,300 and she's bringing home maybe $1,000 or whatever, right? You put the woman, she put her half, the guy put her half.
No, you good. Don't worry.
Guess
about it.
what? You still have money left over to do what you got to do, right? So why should everything just be solely on that man or whatever?
Pause.
Go ahead.
I didn't say everything was on that man.
She said the rent.
The
She said
rent.
The rent.
Now I said the woman can go ahead and pay the other bills, utilities, and all the other stuff. Granted, it may
Right.
not seem like a lot to you, but that does add up.
No, but I just showed you the numbers.
Yeah, and she making
Right.
less than him,
So,
so
listen.
she should take the less of the
No,
load.
but listen.
She's also gonna be
But-
cooking. She also gonna be cleaning. She also gonna be doing the laundry.
Listen,
That-
hold up. He's only making 45. You making 33.
I just
Guess
named
what?
3 things that
Listen.
she also gonna be doing in addition to her.
And he's
her
gonna be
regular
doing the
job.
same thing too.
Get out of
Can
here.
I say,
Yes.
can I say something?
He's gonna be doing the same thing.
Can I say
too.
something?
Go ahead, bro.
The only objection I have, the only reason I have an objection in regards to the man paying the rent, and you're not wrong. The man is supposed to pay, and
Right.
and Brother Al is right as well. But I'm gonna break it down. My thing is this, right? So I'm paying the rent, so that means majority of my money is gone.
Yeah.
So I ain't got nothing to save. So you being my girlfriend and not my wife, am I gonna trust you to put savings to the side?
There you go.
Because now, check this out. Now, check this out.
There you
Because
go.
now, if I do half and half with you, which is, like I said, I don't agree with half and half. No way, no how. If I'm married,
Right.
But
I'm with you,
but
bro.
if you're my girlfriend and we trying
shacking
to build,
together.
we're trying to build together. Am I gonna be able to trust you to say, yo, I'm trusting this person to put this amount to the side, and not just put it to the side. Hold on, but you got to be disciplined to not touch that money.
But I
That's right.
think
That's
your
right.
thought process is more along the lines of a husband.
yeah, I have to think
Yeah,
that way.
I know, but we're not talking about a husband and wife situation. So
No,
there,
but
no,
I'm
so
talking- I'm
whatever
talking about
savings-
dating, though. I'm talking
I
about
know,
dating, though.
But the responsibilities are different.
But if you live with me,
Yeah,
if you
but
we
the
live in-
responsibilities
no,
are
but I'm
different.
saying, but if you living with me, right?
Right.
That means there's a future there. That means
Yeah,
that
it
I
should
see you
be,
as
yeah.
you're gonna be my wife.
Right.
So I got to think that way.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if I'm gonna pay the rent, can I trust you to put money in savings?
I like the way you guys think. I do. And so what I'm going to say.
Hey, you gonna be condescending? I can
But
feel it coming.
no. What
Okay.
I'm going to say
Go ahead.
is, and this is completely just my opinion.
Go ahead,
Go
say
ahead,
it. Say it.
So if you have a problem at the end of paying the rent,
No, it's not about-
no. If you have any concerns or reservations about maybe she's not saving into the side and all of that, then you should be actively searching for higher employment so that way you can make more money and put that money to the side.
Yo,
Because
that's your solution.
that-
Hold up.
is my solution.
But I'm gonna kill that right there. I'm gonna kill that. Vic.
And she
Listen.
should be doing the same.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
understand.
pay the rent, so
Right.
you should be actively looking for employment that is going
V.
to help
But
you do
V,
so.
V, that sounds good. But with the emergence of AI is taking over all these jobs. AI is taking.
Actively search
AI is
for
taking-
higher employment.
Listen,
we
listen.
can't control what they're doing with AI. We have
Listen.
no control over that
Listen.
as consumers, as people that are living in this country. We don't have. Let's be realistic. We have no AI is everywhere. We don't have any control
AI is
over that.
taking over.
So
But
let me tell you, if next week they came into your job and said, "Hey, AI taking over. We don't need y'all no more." Guess what you're gonna look for?
I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna
Higher
find a way to
employment.
hustle.
You're gonna look for another opportunity to make the money you need to make to
But
survive.
V, you gotta look at it this way, right? When a man is with a woman, once you move her in your home, you're not married. Automatically,
And a lot of these men is moving into the women's home. Let's be real.
no, but we're not
It goes-
talking.
we're not
Well-
talking-
But I'm saying automatically, the thought is there's a future there.
Yeah.
Yes.
of
But I'm,
course.
so that means it's a team. It's a teamwork there, right? And then see
Yes.
the thing that a lot of women seem to fall short on. The man is not gonna continuously work you, right? But the reason why I will work you in the beginning, I need to trust you.
That you
Okay.
battle tested.
And
You have to be
what I
battle
mean by
tested.
trust you is, and if you guys, and I don't mean to disrespect women in any way, it's not disrespectful, but if you guys were humble enough to kind of understand where a man is testing you, then you would know how to pass the test. Because there ain't no way I'm gonna move you in with me and I'm pay everything.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna marry you and pay everything.
Everything, yeah.
And then God forbid I get hurt, something happens, and you
And we
leave
can't
me.
pay for nothing.
Not even that, but you leave me. But even worse than that, before you even leave me, you don't even know how to survive.
Survive.
So what I'm gonna do is, as a man, I gotta make sure you know how to survive,
I don't
Right.
disagree.
and I gotta make sure you for me, because there's a lot of women out here looking for free meal tickets.
Free
Yeah.
meal tickets.
and,
opportunity.
and this ain't no John right here. I ain't no
So,
John.
Yeah.
You
when
see what I'm
I
saying?
speak
I'm with you,
on when I'm speaking from a place that I guess from my opinion, so it's from me. And so me being who I am and how I live, like I said, I'm still in the dating world. I'm not married. So if I was to date someone and live with them, you gonna pay the rent.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
And
I
I
don't
will
agree.
pay. That's just how I feel.
No.
But
no,
keep
no.
but
No,
keeping
no.
in mind
No. I
I don't agree.
again.
Let me, Ralph. Going back to what I said earlier today, right? I think social media has did a number on our peoples, right? Especially women. Especially
Yeah,
women.
they have
because-
unrealistic expectations.
Right, exactly.
Very,
right.
very unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
And it's not bad realistic.
Listen.
It's realistic.
Right, but let me
it's just
finish.
that you got. Go ahead, bro.
But let
Go
me
ahead.
finish.
Go do your thing.
Like I was
brother.
saying, but let me finish. Going back, because me, I'm a numbers man.
Okay.
I base everything off numbers.
Yeah.
Right? So going back to what I said, if the man is only making 45, I'm not speaking for myself, but
Right,
I'm just
of course.
speaking on average.
Yeah.
He's only making 45 grand and she's making 33 grand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's so hard with them coming together and they patching up together to pay the rent? You know what I'm saying? You
I
just
have
do that.
another solution,
Listen,
suggestion.
listen. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying that that situation is a forever situation.
No,
That's
it's
just a
not.
situation
Yeah.
just to get by for the moment. Because right now we're living in we're living in
rough times.
We living in
brother.
rough times.
Rough
So it
times,
takes
brother.
two
Not
to
to
pay
be-
the right. It takes two.
Not to be funny.
Okay.
But I also
Go ahead.
I strongly feel like
Speak.
they probably shouldn't be dating.
V. That's not
still-
realistic.
that's still
V.
not-
No.
Okay.
That's not
They
realistic.
should not be dating to the extent where you are living together.
V.
Because if you can't afford, pause. I'm speaking on the women's part. If you're only making 33 a year, you really can't afford to live out on your own, right? So you may not be out on your own yet, right?
What? There's people living on their own.
But let me
now.
tell you this.
It is, but not.
You know where they
but-
live? You know where they living? You know where they living?
Where they living?
When you turn the lights on, there's a lot of roaches running and scattering around.
Scatter.
Okay,
Vic,
but okay,
go ahead.
so even with that, wherever they are living, they should remain in. Can we agree to that? Like you should remain wherever you are. You
because
shouldn't
some of those
shack up.
No,
You
no,
shouldn't
not
shack
really.
up
Vic,
if you
Vic.
cannot afford to
But
shack
Vic,
up.
Well,
Vic,
may I say? Let me
go
say
ahead,
something,
go
man.
ahead.
I thought it was supposed to be cheaper.
I think the thing is, man. I think that our people. That this is our problem. We don't understand working together. Working together is not just doing business. It's about relationship, right? And I understand where your mind is, and I respect and I get it. But the thing is this, right? If I meet a woman, I'm making 45. She's making 33. As a man, we're talking about submission, accountability, and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, as a man, I'm gonna tell you, baby, this is the best way for us to come up
To come
Right.
up. That's what I said.
and
that,
to
bro.
make a better living out of the situation that we in. So we moving together. I'm saying the rent is $2,500.
Let's split it in half.
We're gonna split it in half, but we're not gonna split it in half because I'm trying to take your money.
Right,
Or you,
exactly.
or you
think
trying to
that's-
take my money.
I don't think that's how we think.
The
Just
thing
trying
is-
to get to the pot of gold.
Yeah.
You're trying to
So the
get
thing is,
somewhere.
babe, you're gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay that. Right? We're gonna put this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And this is what remains from the pie.
From the pie.
We're gonna put this in our savings.
Exactly.
But the key word is our savings.
Our savings.
See, the
Right.
thing is, we tend to think like when you meet a man, he's supposed to come ready.
Ready.
And it's not always the
But
case.
but no,
Yeah,
but
that's not the
listen.
case.
But
Right.
like
Yeah,
I
it's
say,
not always the
and I
case.
tell people all the time, bro, this is no BS, no disrespect to anybody.
Right.
If my wife was to leave me today, she walk out on me. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be hell for y'all females out there. Because the reason being, I ain't paying your rent. You ain't getting your nails done off for me. I ain't paying for your hair.
Yeah, but because it's expensive to be a woman.
It's
as
not
well.
even about that.
So-
it's like I'm giving you the same thing you giving me.
Yeah.
What is this so special that you providing me that I got to do all this for you?
Right. Right. And also,
And you're not my wife.
Now
Like,
listen to this, right? So if you want a man to be traditional, to pay all of the bills, right?
That's a
Are
lot
you-
to say. Pay all the bills. I
Listen,
feel like that is.
okay.
But it should though.
But
As a married man, you have to. You got
But
to
listen,
take care of your business.
But my thing
need to
is-
get married.
Right, but my thing is this too. If a man is going to be paying all the bills being traditional, I would expect that
but
woman,
not from somebody making 45.
Listen.
Oh, God.
But I would expect that woman to be traditional as well. But Vic, see that 45 you said, but this has been going on for years, Vic. Let me tell you something.
I don't think I would
Listen,
be comfortable.
Vic,
I
listen.
would be on my I would be hustling.
Okay, but listen.
I just don't
But not everyone has a hustling mentality.
get a
But
hustle
listen,
mentality.
But listen to this.
we living in tough times.
Listen, but prior to COVID,
Yeah.
the women was the average income for the black woman was 28,000.
God bless them.
No, I'm dead serious. This been going on forever. You see what I'm saying? Forever. So that's why when I be hearing
What is that? $8 an hour?
$8 an hour.
No freaking way.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. The matter of fact, the 5,000 increase came post COVID.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? So when I be hearing women say, "Oh, I'm a boss bitch, I'm a boss chick, all of that is inflated. That's far from the truth. It's far from.
I
the
don't
truth.
think that's so. I don't think that's the
I'm
case.
telling you. Because men today, even though the men is making 45 grand, they still outnumbering the women. They're still
but
making
like
more
I said,
money
I will
than
say
the
this,
woman.
man. As a man, you should strive to want to take
To
care
want
of
to,
your
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I agree.
To
I
want to
agree.
retire, to want to retire
I
your
agree.
woman.
But-
all I'm saying is, and
Should
I'm
be your
and
wife.
I agree with you completely, brother. All I'm saying is, as a man, and I'm 100% man. In order for me to want to do that for you as my woman, I gotta be able to trust you.
Trust
man.
you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean that, of course. I feel like that would be crazy if you don't even trust.
So
the
you got to
person.
be battle tested. That what
got
I mean
to.
by that is
You gotta be-
if I fall flat and I lose everything, are you gonna hold me up?
So my thing in that is, of course, I feel like you have to figure that out, right? With whoever you're dealing with. But if you, I guess kind of what I was thinking about was if we're living together, that all of that should be already
No,
understood.
it's not understood because I could meet you and we like each other. We start dating and everything.
That's too quick to move in.
No. Listen, everything is peachy. A year go by. You're not battle tested a year and a half because I'm good.
Yeah.
Yo, so we together. Everything is love, and oh man, let's move in together. Oh, this is a movie. You know, the rain is falling.
And
we kissing in the rain,
hit.
and then you move in with me or whatever. We move together, and then something happens. Boom, and then you're like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
And I never saw that coming.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because you was never battle tested.
Like,
I never really tested you where it's like you got to come up with this amount. And it doesn't mean.
But do you think like in a year, 2 years time before you decided to move with that person, you don't feel like nothing occurred to make you even pay attention to? Maybe you didn't do the battle testing, but maybe the person was just going through
you
life.
You got to think about it this way. You got a lot of suckers with money.
True.
And them suckers with money, they ain't looking at nothing that's happening.
True.
They got the money. They feel like
But
I'm
we ain't talking about them.
No, we
that's different.
No, it ain't different.
It is because they don't have the same mindset. When they move in with a woman, they're gonna pay the rent. They don't care about the 50-50 because they've been doing that the whole time. Anyway.
In the beginning they gonna do that until something happens. What I'm saying, I know a lot of suckers that never had money.
Yeah.
They started doing their little thing 1-2 step.
Yeah.
They started seeing some money and they became the biggest tricks.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get to meet. Here. 5 bands.
We're not questioning.
You want to
those
get your
people
titty
with the
done?
50-50.
10 bands. You like to get your booty done? 15 bands.
And when that man go low, she's running
And
off.
then as soon as that
But of
money,
course.
as soon as that money dry up,
But we're not talking about those type of situationships or relationships because we know. I mean, generally speaking, it speaks for itself.
No, but that
if you tricking, you tricking.
No,
if you tricking, you're gonna pay the rent.
But I'm saying, but that occurs a lot. You'd be surprised how you could meet a girl, a sweet girl, loving girl, nice girl. She's not ready for that going through the mud.
True.
She
that's
doesn't
true.
know how to go through the mud.
But
She's
I mean,
not.
so you can't pay the rent.
Jesus Christ. It's not about
not
paying the rent.
It's not about that.
It's about can I trust you if I can't pay the rent?
Right.
Are you going to step up and you going to say, man, my man is having a hard time. I got it. Or you going to say, you going to I'm out.
I mean, but that's how you. Is that not like a battle test? Just to
No, that ain't no battle testing. I done wasted my money on you all this goddamn time. You gonna tell me you why? You talking about battle testing? Nah, I want to be battle tested before you come in my.
So what? Okay, so what's an example of a battle test, gentlemen? Rob.
I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's been plenty of times, man.
Just one example.
Listen. I'm not gonna go detail for detail.
Nope.
I'm gonna say this. I was out of commission. For a minute. I had nothing. Because I couldn't produce nothing.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And my girl at the time, my wife, handled everything.
She still came through for
She,
you.
man, like a trooper.
And then complain.
But that's
Like,
not a
complain.
battle.
That is a battle test. That is.
Because
Complain.
you
That's
don't
battle
automatically
testing.
get there.
I'm gonna give you
is what I
another
was
one.
saying.
I'm gonna give you another one.
Give another
If you
one.
say
I'm gonna
it
give you-
before
no, I'm gonna
you
give you-
go,
I'm gonna give you
what's
another
Give you
one.
another one. Go ahead, Ron.
In 2004, I was with my girl for only 2 years. Went to the doctor. You know, we used to play ball and everything, but I quit ball. But my heart, something was wrong. Like I couldn't breathe sometimes. So I go to the doctor. They do the CAT scan and everything, you know. They say, yo, you have scoliosis. Like I have a bone about this close to my heart, very close to my heart. So I have to have surgery. Now my mother, I don't have a father.
Yeah.
Right.
I only had a sperm donor. So my mother at the time couldn't take care of me after surgery. Right? I was only with this girl for 2 years. From when I walked into the hospital, she was there. When I woke up, she was there.
Yep.
When they sent me home, she came to pick me up, took me home, took care of me, everything. Only been with her for 2 years.
Right.
She ain't had to do that. 2 years after high school, she could have been like,
Well, I gotta go.
I ain't got to deal with this.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's a good battle test.
No, but I'm saying
I like that.
not just that, but I'm saying
being there.
I've done terrible things that I'm not proud of. As you know, what I'm saying
Right.
But she stayed 10 toes down.
Man, bro.
When you was down.
Those are
Man,
battle
bro,
tests.
listen, bro.
Right.
That girl, she deserved everything I could give her. I'm gonna give it to her.
That's right.
And you know, I ain't perfect. I talk smack. What smack talk? I'm gonna keep going. I gotta talk.
But let me say this,
Lord.
though. But let me say this, guys. But see, let me tell you something, Vic. Like, see, my situation, I could pay all the bills.
Right.
Right. And you guys.
So what is the battle test that you're gonna give?
No, but I'm just saying, just listen. I believe a man, when he's there, he should pay all the bills. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I think he should, if that's his wife. That's his wife. You should pay all the bills or whatever. Even if you know what I'm saying, even if you kicking it with me, I'ma always make sure you good, right? But going back to what Ralph said, you have to be battle tested or whatever.
I gotta trust you.
I have to, because there's so many, not all, some women that are opportunists. They're always looking for
Men are too.
No. Nah.
Yes.
Nah. Nah.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
all,
Let me give you another example.
There's a lot of opportunities
Let me give
out
hold
here.
on. Let me give you another
You're a
example.
man. I'm telling you from a woman's
No, no,
perspective.
no,
there are a lot.
Not my
there
guys.
are
No,
Not my
I
guy.
don't know what kind of guy
I don't
you're
know
dealing
what guy
with.
you
But
dealing with.
I'm gonna give you another one, right?
Go ahead.
High school, bro. We're in high school, 12th grade. We going to grad night.
Right.
Everybody going to grad night, right? So we're going to grad night, and I thought I had enough money.
Right.
I went and got everything I needed. Shoes, boom, I got the
Prepared.
shoes. Man, I got the shoes. I got everything I needed, whatever. I go get, we were rocking Coogee back
Right.
then. I go
I
get the
remember
Coogee
Coogee,
outfit.
yeah.
It was a band. I only had 600 left, right? I said, oh snap, I overspent. I didn't think. I'm like, damn. My girl at the time, she just, for the fun of it, for the heck of it, for it, because my girl's spoiled.
Yeah.
She come, her parents, you know what I'm saying? She got a job at Chuck E. Cheese. I used to drop her off at the school and pick her up and go drop her home. So she's like, hey, how's grad night going? Did you get everything you needed? I said, yeah, I got everything I needed, man, but I'm like, 400 short. She's like, what you talking about? I said, I'm trying to get this Coogee outfit. I only had 600. And it's a band. She's like, a band? She didn't know what I said, $1,000. She's like, $1,000. So you $400? I said, yeah, I'm $400 short. Bro. So I'm taking her home. I drop her home. She said, hold on. She go upstairs. She come back downstairs. She give me $400, bro.
You see?
Yeah.
Bro, she gave me I'm not lying when I say this, bro.
Right.
Ain't no girl ever gave me a quarter.
I hear a lot of guys.
Not even a quarter.
Right.
Not-
Yeah,
you know how the back in the day you used to be able to go in the corner store, get a quart of water. Ain't no girl gave me a quart. She gave me $400.
Yeah.
And I looked at her. I said, "What
That
you
let
doing?"
you know she really fucked.
Yeah.
I said,
Right, right.
"No." I said, "What you doing?" She
down.
said, "No,
Yeah.
for you to get your outfit."
Right.
That let you know she really deal with you.
And this was
Yeah.
She's down with
so to me. That is what I call battle tested.
Right.
So that it ain't nothing. So as far as paying whatever, it don't matter to me. With her,
Exactly.
no.
But okay, so I just feel like in today's society, me dating in this society where we are, I feel like prior to moving in a year, maybe 2 years, you kind of run through a couple of scenarios or situations where you battle test somebody. You do. Because it's life. Life happens.
No,
Things happen.
but I understand that. But I'm saying when you've already got it together, everything is good. You
It's
got
good.
the money is good. Everything
Right.
is good.
Yeah,
There's no
but
way to battle test
yes,
somebody.
it is.
No, it's not. No, it's
that's
not. Because
not.
I gotta know you gonna
Because
be
just
around.
because you know you got it together doesn't mean you have to present it like you got it all the way together.
no.
You
Come
can
on, man.
still battle test someone.
bruh.
Nah, I disagree with that. No.
Yes, I do that all the time.
Man, y'all like y'all.
I do it all the time.
Man, y'all like hounds. Y'all can
Battle-
smell money.
Battle testing,
Hey,
even if you
V.
got it, is for
V.
instance
V.
when I went. Oh no,
Y'all
seriously.
women can smell money.
Money, yeah.
Not saying we can't.
We can't hide it from y'all.
Not saying we can't. But there is a way to go about stuff. So battle testing, for instance, like I said, I'm coming from a female side. So last week I needed to get my battery changed in my car.
Okay.
And most people would just think that you're going to go to Advanced Auto Parts and get this little $80 battery and you're going to go about your life. That's not how that works in my life. So when I got to the dealership,
She is silly, man. Go ahead.
when I got to the dealership and he told me this is what your total would be, he just turned, and they just turn a little
Right.
thing around. They don't want to tell you what it is. And it was like $500 something. So I took a picture of it. I screenshotted it and I sent it to my friend. And I said, Lord Jesus, I'm about to have a heart attack. Like, this is so
and what happened?
much.
He put on the cape and saved you.
He put on a cake because he thought he was going to save me. I already paid for it. I just wanted to see.
But he still sent you the bread.
No, I didn't take no money. I just wanted to see.
But that's not battle testing.
That is.
That's not
what
battle
the-
It
testing.
is because I know you were about to do it, and I said no.
But what?
I'm good. I'm good.
Would you do it for him?
Would you do it? What if he
Yeah,
didn't?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, earlier, okay, child, don't get me started.
Go ahead. I'm getting you. I want to get you started. Go ahead. I'm getting you started. Go ahead.
Also too, Vic, this is something else I wanted to touch on, man, because I hear some women, they always saying this,
What?
that if a man can't pay 100% of the bills, they're not in their femininity. To me, I think that's
Who, you talking about the woman standing there for
yeah. In today's time, they be like, if a man can't pay 100% of the bills, they're not in the femininity.
I know I hate that word.
To be honest with you, I think that's called modern day prostitution. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. No,
My dog said modern day prostitution.
It is. Because you know why I say that? Because that means you have a price.
Yeah.
That means if I'm making a certain amount, and you just
over this threshold,
so that means you're only complying because I'm only making a certain amount of money. Yeah. So now when this other gentleman that comes with the bigger bag, that means you're gonna leave me for this other guy because he has more paper than me. So when I hear women say that, that's the first thought that come to my mind. You're thinking like a prostitute. That means you can be bought. You have a price.
Yeah. I actually don't disagree with you. And I feel like a lot of times because social media is just what it is, I feel like you hear a lot of women say that. A lot of people say, and then when you actually date that person, they not thinking like that. They talking like that because it's a social world where they want to make it seem as if. But in reality, they're not even living the type of life where they can afford to make those type.
But you got to take it to accountability though. Kids are listening to you.
Yes.
So kids don't know the difference between applaud and real life.
Yeah. But that's why we have to teach our kids, hey, social media not real.
You could teach them all you want to. They're still kids.
But okay, so then the ones that don't listen, as you grow, you'll learn because it'll be the same scenario. You're going to put out this image of yourself that you really can't even stand up or uphold.
Yeah, but a kid doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying they're not going to know at that time, but they're going to know as they grow older.
Well, you know how messed up they're going to be by that time?
That's who fault that is. If your mama tried to tell you, your daddy tried to tell you, didn't want to listen, you wanted social media to grow you up.
No, that's exactly what it's going to do. I think as a people, we have a responsibility.
But they can, so they have to find videos such as these so you can know that is not real. Right. It is not a reality.
I agree with that.
If you need to find us,
change tomorrow today,
making the money,
and we're gonna give you some real game, and we're gonna give you real. We're gonna plant real good seeds, and we're gonna water it to help you grow. Yeah, we ain't gonna feed you none of that boo boo.
Because Mama Vicky ain't going for it.
No boo boo. No boo
boo. But you know, going back to what we were talking about.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. I don't know why it's a problem because men and women always worked together back in the days. They always have. I'm not saying it's a problem. What I'm saying is people should do what works best for them. Right, depending on the situation.
And I feel like people should take into consideration their situations. Yeah. Like I said, for me as a woman, because I've always had to be independent and take care of myself, I just feel as though if I have to, like even right now, I have my own home. The guy I'm seeing has his own home. You pay your bills in your house, and I'm gonna pay the bills in my house. I'm not asking you for no handout. I'm not, because I can take care of everything going on over here.
I respect
now, at any point in time that these homes turn into one, I ain't paying that rent. I ain't paying that mortgage.
I will say this as a man, the overall goal and accomplishment should be able to take care of your home.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, granted, me saying, I'm not taking care of the mortgage. I'm not. But I pay all the utilities. I will buy all the groceries. I'm going to be cleaning all the clothes in the house. Those are additional jobs that you are not doing that I am doing. And for me, I'm a clean freak, so I clean my house up at least like every 2 days, 3 days. That's work.
As a man, you should want to retire your woman. Anyway.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that. I agree. I'm not saying that a man shouldn't.
But when they're separate,
no, you get what I'm coming from.
No, come on, man. That's not what you're saying at all.
Right.
And if anybody think that y'all on that boo boo, that's not what he said.
Right. I'm just saying in today's time, it's just that inflation is at an all-time high.
And we should work together. Like for me, I think a man and a woman in a relationship, they have to work together.
You have to.
And then once y'all come together and y'all start building.
I think that's why it's so important for people to focus on self.
What do you mean self?
What I mean by that
Don't start that. Don't do that.
I am. I'm going to say for males, for men and women,
what do you mean by
focus on self, meaning self-evolvement. You should be, no, seriously. Yeah, okay,
if you ain't going to struggle with me, if you ain't going to struggle.
It's not about struggle. It's not about not wanting to struggle with you. Me as a woman, if I'm not making the money I need to make to take care of my own self without needing a man's help, I don't want to date. My just like how guys be focused. Oh, I'm too focused on this paper, baby. It's nothing. We is not doing that.
Also, let me say this though.
Peep this, V. Hold on. If like I said, if I come already pre-made, you ain't getting none of this, man. You ain't getting none of this. You understand what I'm saying to you? No, it's not levels and tiers. There ain't no levels and tiers. No, listen. The most important thing see, that's the thing women always forget. The most important thing to any man, and correct me if I'm wrong, brother, is I want your loyalty.
Respect.
True.
Respect.
You gonna get that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but I want to know where your no. I'm gonna get it as long as my dollars is right. I'm gonna
Right.
get it. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
not what I'm saying though.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
I'm saying though, listen, I'm saying if I come pre-made, I'm made. I would never should know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
I would never really know. So I'm just investing into a dark hole.
You don't know.
I don't know where the money is going. I mean, I love you, and you say you love me,
yeah.
until it's $0. Look at the
Right.
brother Joe Smith, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But I feel like at
Look
that
at the
point,
situation.
Yeah.
He has 61 million.
million. Yeah, money gone.
The
now.
woman and
now she acting funny.
she funny.
Yeah.
She for the streets.
For the
Yeah,
streets. Yeah,
but
man.
They
was she
running.
not
They
for the
running.
streets
They running a
before
whole
that?
school.
But let me
a whole
say
metro
this.
bus through her.
She was already doing that before.
No,
But let me also- let me say
but
this.
He
didn't know.
changed her.
Let me say
he
this.
changed her.
But wait, whose fault is that?
The money.
The money.
But whose fault is it?
The money was funny.
It's his fault.
The money was
But let me
funny.
Because
say
when
this.
he had the money, he didn't pay attention to that's who she
No,
was.
but the
it wasn't
mon-
until he got
but-
lost
but-
the
but
money until he
no,
realized
but
who she
no,
was.
it's what I'm saying to you
Right,
though.
'cause she
You
wasn't
never
battle
know.
tested. She
You
wasn't
never
battle
know who
tested.
a woman is to you
Right.
till the money get involved.
Also, Ralph, let me say this because I remember I mentioned this to you. One of the worst things I be hearing women be saying sometimes, I'd rather struggle by myself. That's that
Than
the same?
struggle with a man.
Than struggle with a man. To me, that's dumb. Especially if you making 30 grand. If you making average 33,000, and he's making a 40. That's $80,000 right there. Why would you want to struggle by
Teamwork,
yourself?
man.
It's
Nobody want to do teamwork.
man.
Teamwork
Yeah.
makes
Like
the
when
dream.
I hear that, when I hear that, if a man can't pay all the bills, I'd rather be by my. That's dumb.
Teamwork got to make the
Okay.
dream work.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know what
That
I'm
is the most
Like
dumbest thing
I
ever
say,
heard, man.
I'm not judging nobody's way of living. I'm not trying to kick nobody down,
Yeah,
and I'm not trying to say, there's not good women out there or there's not good men
There's
out there.
good men, good women.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is we need to be smart with the
And work
decisions that we're
together.
making,
Right, and work together.
work as a team.
Work
Because that's the only way.
Focus on yourself.
And understand, if a man finds you worthy to be his wife,
pay it.
you're gonna pay the bills.
gonna
You don't
pay
gotta keep beating it down on him.
Yeah, because either you're gonna do it or you're not.
And if he ain't, he ain't. If he is, you can see it. You ain't got to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this, my brothers, make sure she's worthy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
'Cause
I
when
mean,
them-
the same thing go for these women because that's why when the men don't have the money, they jumping on to the next. But keeping in mind, you jumping on to the next, you don't know when she finding her next. She need to have her own bag. You need to have your own money. You need to be able to take care of yourself. I feel like it is absurd for a woman
You
who
need to
cannot
take care of yourself, but more
of
important
herself
than
to
that-
ask a man to take care
but
of
more
her.
important than that, you need to be a lady.
Yeah, you should
see
be able
what
to
I'm
take
saying?
care of
Just because
yourself.
you're getting money,
Right.
you gotta understand. Because you get money, you're not a man. You're still a woman at the end of the day. You gotta carry yourself with respect. You know what I'm saying? And if a man, a good quality man come around, he gotta be able to recognize you as a good quality woman.
And that's what I think.
Now that I'm saying is, and if I come pre-made, baby, like I said, if my wife, God forbid, my wife was to ever leave me, well, she ain't gonna leave me. Come on, man. But ain't gonna be no better. But if she was to ever lose her mind, God forbid, and did, y'all ain't gonna get none of this. Y'all ain't getting a penny from here, man. Straight pimping, baby.
50-50 is a broad topic.
Yeah, it is. It is a broad topic.
And-
I agree with that.
I feel like we've all agreed
What?
in
What you
one
said?
way or
What you
another.
said? What you said?
With 50,
Just about 50-50. I feel like we've all kind of agreed.
It's all. It depends on yourself.
I don't think
Yeah.
50-50 is a thing. I just
I
think
don't
I just
either.
think a woman needs. I think a man needs to make sure that's the right woman.
That's the right woman. Right.
And I think a woman, even though a man has money and he can do things for you, you still got to make sure that's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
Because some
period.
dudes with money would make you
you
go
real
through
bad.
some of the worst things
So
in
you
life.
see what's been happening in we ain't gonna
gotta
say
go
no
there.
names.
Gotta go in there.
But you've been seeing what's been happening.
Treat you real bad.
But we all got to make sure that we're dealing with the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And focus on self. Because when you are feeling good about the money you make and you can take care of yourself, you wouldn't be looking for someone to do it for you. And then that person that can do it for you going to come right along and y'all going to meet and y'all going to be happy.
Yes, and then even
Because
though
you can still take care of yourself.
and even though you're making good money, remember, respect is the most important thing. You got to respect for yourself.
Also, too, bro, let's touch on this, man. I don't like. There's some guys, right? They were at a certain tier of life, and of course, they come up. They made a few dollars, and they want to put other men down. That's probably not there yet, right? Before you do that. Before you put another man down,
Remember
not,
where you came
hold
from.
up.
Remember
where you came from, and why not give that person that you schooling? Why you don't give them some game so that they could get to the level where you at?
Don't
right?
stop gatekeeping.
Don't bash. Don't bash
right? Because
nobody.
I'm hearing too many men are bashing the youngest, the youngsters,
the youngsters,
you know what I'm saying? Like, a man should be paying 100%. You're not a man, but okay.
But you gotta understand.
But what information are you giving this man?
And more
he
so
can
too. Remember the age difference.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
speaking to younger men,
yeah.
whereas you're more mature and a lot older.
Right.
So you've been through what they're going through right
The
now.
fire.
So
Right.
you
You've been
can't
through
do
all
that, man.
You can't
know
do
what I'm
that.
saying? Like
I'm
I said,
tired of
man,
that.
this whole thing that we're doing, this conversation, this dialogue, it's not to say one person is right, the other person is wrong. What I'm saying is, from my perspective as a man, I want a woman I can trust.
Yeah.
And I'll go through hell for her.
Yeah, respect.
From my perspective as a woman, you're gonna have to pay that rent.
You see?
What about you, AJ?
Look, man. Like,
And let me correct.
I'm
Let
around.
me just add one little correcting
ahead.
note there.
go ahead.
It would definitely be mortgage, not rent. But go ahead.
Well, hey, depends on the situation, though. It all depends on the situation.
I have a mortgage right now. I'm not gonna leave.
No, but I'm just saying.
no.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
That person got to be worth it, bro.
The person got to be worth it. But you
Gotta
got to
make
understand, also, Vic, not everyone can afford a mortgage. Because I'm going to be honest with you. There's some people that are capped. They're not going to go past that 45 grand. I'm being honest.
That's
It's
another
reality.
conversation for another day that we will
but
talk
that
to you
is
guys about.
reality. That is reality.
We're gonna talk
Not
to you
even that.
about
It's not even
No,
that. Listen, man.
that is a reality. There's some people that are just
in today's
they're capped.
inflation,
Right.
If you hadn't purchased before inflation, what's happening right now? I don't care how much you're making right now. It's going to be darn near impossible.
Impossible.
For you to get yourself into a good situation. That's affordable.
You're right.
So,
Yeah.
again, my thing is for everybody that's out there, I hope everybody found love. I hope
Yeah.
everybody find that right person for them. I hope everybody find a man that's capable and able to pay
To do what you want him to do.
Nah, I disagree
That's not what
with
I'm
that.
saying. I
That's
ain't
not
saying
what
that.
we're saying.
I'm saying is, as a man, you want to be able to find
I
somebody.
want all my ladies to find a man that can do exactly what you.
Well, my
feel like
brothers,
you need him to do.
let me tell you this, my brothers. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. I would tell my son this, right? And I ain't lying. I'll tell myself this, brother. Find somebody that's worth it, man.
There you
Yes.
go. See,
If you no, don't say yes. See, because when I say find somebody that's worth it, boy, listen, you gotta walk them to that fire, man. Make them burn their feet, they toes,
do all of
all
that,
that.
They
and as long as you
kneecaps.
guys are what you each other want,
and then
you're gonna
once
be all
they
right.
go through all that, you see, they like, damn, boy, you got 3rd-degree burn. That's the one. If she don't complain, she don't talk down on you. She understand the vision and the goal.
Yeah.
What y'all trying to achieve, and that's a good woman, brother.
And let me say this too, bro.
Go ahead.
And to all my fellas out there, if you're paying 100% of the bills, you being a traditional man, make sure you're dealing with a traditional woman.
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah, deal with a traditional woman.
Shots
my man.
fired.
Because I don't want you going out there, you breaking your back, and you paying all these bills, and she's being a modern woman.
Hey,
She's-
man.
and she's giving you.
Hey, give me some of that, man.
Yeah.
Give me some skin.
No, seriously,
I
I
think
gotta
we're
tell
gonna
you
have
guys.
an episode on traditional. And
Give me
modern
some
women.
skin.
I gotta tell you guys
Well,
that.
I will say this, man. Today it's been a pleasure having this conversation with y'all. Let me say this. This is something Vic and Alan and I have been talking about. After we drop this episode on Friday, you know what I'm saying? We hope you guys enjoy it. On Wednesday, we're gonna be going live on social media to further discuss this topic.
This topic.
Because we realize, man, we
We
can
want to give
only
you
go
guys a little bit more.
Yeah, we can only go so far and so deep. So we're gonna go deeper with you guys on every Wednesday. After Friday, every following Wednesday, we're gonna go live. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna go deeper with you guys from what, 8 o'clock? 8:30?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're gonna go deeper into the conversation. We want to hear your guys' thoughts, your feelings towards this
We want you to
conversation.
interact with us.
Yes, and be
Join
truthful and
us.
honest and tell us how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? Because we love y'all. We really want to hear what you guys think. And also too, we want to tell you guys the next one the next topic that we're gonna be touching, right, is gonna be trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is gonna be a great one, and we love for you guys to come and listen to us and give us your inputs. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, man. Go online. You know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube. Watch the show. Type in your comments. Let us know what you think, how you feel. And we're going to respond back. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You guys are the best. And once again, we thank you guys. We make sure you like, subscribe.
Comment.
And hit the like button.
Boy, you heard that? Like. And once again, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.
What's up?
You cannot take my mind. You cannot take my heart. You cannot take my soul. You cannot take my goals. You cannot stop my time. You cannot stop my grind. What's mine will always be mine. I was born to be a fighter, left alone in the fire. Had no one to come and save me. Had to learn I have to save me. Mama always told me